we are all the way upstream in this 4-inch pipe. We are at old Big Lots in Great Northern Mall in North Olmsted. We are about 70 feet in upstream from the clean out in the main floor. And we'll see how things are connected. We are looking directly into the women's restroom. This is underneath the wall between the men's and women's restroom, directly behind the women's handicap toilet. At the end of this line in front of us is a floor drain, and that's the Y that picks up the rest of the fixtures in the bathroom. And as we pull back, everything is open and clear. Here's another Y that picks up likely the men's restroom fixtures or the main trunk line that picks up both men's and women's. And then the other one up front could pick up potentially the labs against the wall. So then as we go back further, it's nice and open and clear, all 4-inch PVC. And then here is where the floor drain is in the men's handicap stall. It likely also picks up the drinking fountain here from this branch. And then as we come back, we get this little guy, which picks up the lavatories, the sinks in the men's restroom. And then there's just couplings, regular 20-foot lengths with a coupling between there and back where I'm at, which we'll see shortly. There's another coupling. Open and clear. And a little bit of a belly here at about 25 feet upstream. That's where we go under water a little bit. A little bit of a low spot. And we're coming up to the clean out now. Looking straight down in the clean out, and then we will turn it the other way and we will run downstream toward the outside of the building. We're about 2 feet down here. Okay, now we are headed downstream. You know, the camera. Well, we shouldn't have. There's a couple clean outs before we get outside. They're located and they're well clear on the floor. Just a long length of pipe here so far. About 40 feet in at this point. We're downstream. Nice wide open PVC, looks good. And as we get further this way, we end up about 28 inches, so it's falling about an 1/8 inch per foot. And here's the next clean out. And then this clean out takes us downstream, or turns us down. It's a straight T facing us, so we'll end up going down. Let's go back. straight down at the pipe. So the other parts are marked out, other cleanouts and such. You can see we're at the base of the 90, coming downhill here, and it's all clear as far as we can see. We just can't make that turn. So there's a clean out, 2 more clean outs left. And it runs directly outside, so everything's clear and open, and so we're going to clean up and walk out. So that puts us about 55 feet downstream to the next clean out, which is in the receiving dock. And there's 2 more clean outs getting to the outside, so plenty of access there. There's no clean outs upstream of me, so if there was ever any blockages, somebody would have to pull a toilet likely in order to get good access to clear. So there's our assessment. Have it all drawn out on a piece of paper. We'll take some final pictures, and we'll go from there. Back to the clean out. I'm in the main floor. Coming back out of that clean out we started in.